Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you once again for joining Empowerment Network. I'm very happy this evening to do it again with my brother and best friend Collins. And the topic is so sweet. We just want to say Unpassive is telling us how they stand out in the crowd. We know that people are doing so much out there. There's technology started even centuries back. But why is Mr. Mufare and his team saying that they stand out? They are different. So let's hear what Collins is going to be saying for us tonight. Welcome, bro.
Thank you, Comfort, for inviting me. Glad to be here again with all the brand ambassadors, founding member, and affiliate. We're just happy to be here. So the topic is how ONPASSIVE stands out from the crowd. So one of the things we'll look at, Comfort, is the price point. I like to always look at the price point. The price. Why do we have, the price? If you compare most of the IT solutions or products out there, some of them are quite expensive. We know that they are really quite expensive. So why ONPASSIVE is really, a good value for your money is because, one, everything is being done in-house. So Mr. Ash Mufara is the CEO, and he can decide the price with the tech team to decide, all right, this is the price we want to give it. So the price is not about competitive, it's about giving something that is valuable to the founders and customers, because we know that most of the tech, as we said, very expensive. Most companies are struggling. What if you have a company that can give you a valuable product for an affordable price? That is a killer. Second point is about humanity. Looking for, we'll be talking about humanity every time. Humanity.
So before you switch to humanity, earlier on you were also talking about no third party and so on. So how would have a third party influence the price point? But price point is very important. Many people, like you say, cannot afford when it's expensive, but Ash is making it affordable to all. So how would a third party be a negative influence on price?
Yeah, so when you have a company and everything is like done offshore, so it's not you're not doing everything in-house. So you have a lot of supply chain. For instance, you want to build this particular page, you have to outsource it to another company. You want to do, for instance, a mobile app. You say, all right, I don't have the capability of doing this in-house. I have to outsource this. All of these things come with cost, because everything, they will charge you. So once they charge you, what happens? So if you're building a software for the global use, most of the time the founder are the one, or the customers are the one, paying the price, because at the end of the day, you calculate all your overhead costs, calculate everything. Say, no, we cannot give it at this price, because at the end of, if we give it at this price, it means we will not get anything in return. So the price will be more expensive because you are using a lot of third party to build your software. Maybe you're doing only a little bit in-house, but the rest you are outsourcing everything. So with that, it comes with cost, and that cost now will go back to the consumer, the final consumer. But when we look at ONPASSIVE, Mr. Ashmofara is trying as much as possible to bring everything in-house. That's why he always used the word own it. We need to own everything. It means bringing everything in-house, from coding to whatever they are doing. We want to have it in-house, because when you bring everything in-house, you can calculate your cost, and you can say, why? We have all the engineers, we have all the capability of building everything within our own frame. So we can determine the price. When you do that, you say, all right, this is the price that I want to give it. And if they drop it, you can say, all right, I can give it up to 50p. It will not cost anything. I can give it up to $50 or $5 or whatever. It won't cost anything. There are companies like Comfort. We have like O-Trim. Some company will sell it. They'll say, you know what, O-Trim is a multi-billion-dollar company. Why should ONPASSIVE give it for free? Because they don't have any reason to sell it. They've done everything in-house. They've calculated. They look at other products. Other products will bring a lot of revenue. So let those who are coming in enjoy this for free. And someone can come in as a free user, use O-Trim to build his business, his or her business, without paying a dime, even into ONPASSIVE. But they are using O-Trim to build their business. At one point, they can look around and say, all right, I've got this for free. Maybe I can buy one or two. Then I can build a complete business. So Unpassive now is helping you, giving you that platform. Why are they doing this? It's because everything is being done in-house. It's like I have a land, that land, maybe if I go down, there's gold, there's diamond, I'm not buying it from anybody. What do you think? I can decide to give it for free. I can decide to say, oh, I have a lot, take it. Or no, I'll give it for this price. Now I'm more competitive because I can do everything in-house. Everything, I just have it in front of me. So I can decide which price I want to sell. And that's the beauty about Unpassive, bringing everything in-house, and you can build high quality product, have peace of mind knowing that most of those companies that are struggling can have affordable, solution. Most of the company out there, if you put 1, 2, 3, 15 circumference, they will go for what is affordable. They don't care. They will say, one, this is good, yes, but what is the price? They said, no, this is too expensive. Go to the next. This is good as well. Has same feature like this. Yeah, we know they can lack one or two things, but what is the price? So they always look for price. Price point is the killer, and price point of Unpassive is the killer.
Wow. So yeah, you've insisted a lot on price points, which is pocket friendly. So what benefit would it be to companies, and would it also benefit individuals like you and myself or any other person, just as we encourage people to join Unpassive?
Yes, so it will benefit everybody, because if you look at it, there are companies, especially now, who are struggling. There are companies that are struggling now. A lot of companies are struggling. Some of them are shutting down. Why? We're talking about digital transformation. Things are moving on digitally. Some company cannot continue doing business as usual. They want to do ABC, but they need software solution, especially to meet the current market demand. The world is moving fast. You need that. So where will you go? You need to look for something that will assist you to achieve that demand and supply. So if a company can afford something of high quality for affordable price, that's the first thing you will look. So most companies that are struggling can come into Unpassive and say, wow, there's video conferencing platform here, beautiful, can do everything and more. But you look at the price, my goodness, this price is really good. So I can clinch onto that. And not only will you use it, Unpassive is ready to do what? To say, you know what, I can still assist you. Are you here to make something that will support you? Click that button, you become an affiliate. Your company you created can become an affiliate within Unpassive. Not only will you use the product, but Unpassive can give you at least commission. How many products or company have you seen where you use the product and they still decide to pay you? Because you've choose that button, click that button, become affiliate. Now you are not only using the product, but Unpassive now is working for you. That amount that's coming, it can be $50, can be $100. Nothing is small. This planet Earth, every little helps. Now the company will be looking at not only the commission. Now I'm not paying O Connect again, because what? My company has become a reseller of that product, and my company can use that to expand their business. Then whatever 50 cents is coming from what Mr. said, okay, you've just got some money now. They can still take it and improve other areas within their business. Small business will do that. Sole proprietor can do that. Medium corporation will say, wow, why not? No company will see money and refuse. They'll click that button and say, yes, now I want it. Maybe large corporation will say, no, we don't need it. We want a good product for affordable price. They will still land on Passive platform. Look around and say, yeah, we like old staff. Old staff can do everything we want. We don't need to buy 5 or 6 applications to do all our human resource stuff, work. There's one application that can do everything and it's affordable. You can use old tracker, affordable. The affordability is the killer. And most companies will come. Why would I want to use something that I can pay $250 a year or $150,000 a year or $12,050 a year, and we don't know the price? We can just say we don't know what Mr. Ashford will give, but we know what Mr. Ashford will give for old tracker will be more cheaper than what is out there, and it will be sophisticated and can do more. We have seen it in old trim. Imagine the little we saw on old trim. Guess what old tracker will be?
Wow. I can imagine, guys. This is so much useful information, and thank you guys for joining. Those who are just coming now, we were discussing the topic. We're trying to look at how OnPassive stands out from any other IT company that is existing, be it since yesterday, be it since a century ago. We stand out, and Collins is giving so much useful information here. So go ahead and give us some likes, some thumbs up from any channel you're watching from, and kindly share. So let's hear let's get your take, guys. Drop some comments and say, add something to what Collins is saying. Let's hear what you think about this topic. So Collins, you were about to talk about the humanitarian aspect of Mr. Mufara's mission here.
Yes, so the second point was the humanitarian part of ONPASSIVE. So we're talking about price, value, and pricing, the killer of ONPASSIVE. Now we're talking about humanitarian. How many companies will open their door and said, you know what, come in, become an affiliate, and I want to share the profit with you. I want to share the business. I want to build a complete business for you. Mr. Ashford, one of the things, if we look at ONPASSIVE, the heart of ONPASSIVE is all blessed. It's about blessing people. It's not about money. That's what people look at it and say, oh, it's about money. Yes, the company will make so much. But Mr. Ash said, I am happy to give it back to the founders or the family, those who choose to become part of ONPASSIVE family. You know, part of ONPASSIVE family means you become an affiliate and they share everything. How many companies will do that? Most of the company will never even think. They'll say it's crazy, not because they cannot do it. They don't even want to think about it. It's about money, 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 money. CEOs with their family, shareholders with their family. Tell them, all right, you go to a company and say, you know what? I just want to pay $97 and become a millionaire. They'll tell you, you are mad. You know, they'll tell you, are you really crazy? You are really, there's something wrong with you. People are paying millions to become shareholders. And you're talking about paying $97, and then in the long run, you become so-called making thousands or hundreds of thousands of become, because anything can happen on ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE is unlimited. So anything, so that part of blessing where you get, when Ms. Ann said, you do less, you pay less, and you earn more with the ability to help mankind. That is the thing. Mr. Ash Mufara brings the founder in, not about what you have paid in, but when you look at the benefit, the roadmap is about going out, do good for mankind, because the world now is just going crazier, and only human being can help human being, those who have the heart to go out and bless. That is the reason behind the mission of Mr. Ash Mufara building ONPASSIVE. He said, take humanity out of ONPASSIVE, I'll be less motivated to build it. He said, take it out. It means ONPASSIVE will become the same traditional business, the same story we've been seeing every time for all those IT companies that have existed for very long. We know some of them that have been existing for 75 years, maybe some are going 90 years, but they are still there, still doing the same thing. They are still making a lot of money. I said, I don't want to be like that. I want to make a difference. I want to build a business where everybody comes in, participate, grow. I want to turn the pyramid upside down. Instead for the pyramid to come like this, instead go like this. It means those who are at the bottom, they are the one rising. You know, he wants to bring that equilibrium of wealth, which ONPASSIVE, you can only get it within ONPASSIVE. You know, there is no alternative. No business will ever exist like this. You know, when you come in, they build a business for you, you own it, and you grow, and sky is your limit. Wherever you want to go, it's up to you at that time. You are in, you will win. Whether you like it or not, the system will force you to win, except you refuse that, you don't want to win. And the only time you will not win is only when you click that button and said, I'm out. Then once you are in, you are going to win. And that's the humanitarian part of it.
Exactly, Collins. You know, when you talk about humanitarian, I think I should just stop and give a shout out, because we don't know who is joining us for the first time, be it live with us or later on, even 100 years later, like Martin would say. This is very genuine. I know how much people are really living in difficulty. There's a lot of hardship. There are people with good heart who badly just want to help, but they can't because they're struggling even to provide for themselves. So if you are that kind of person, that you just get sick watching somebody really go through suffering and pain just because of financial constraint or any form of thing, even shelter and stuff like that. This is that platform, Unpassive. So it's barely, like Colin said, Mr. Mufari says, if you take humanitarian mission out of this whole business, he would be less motivated. I think because when you look at the magnitude of Unpassive and you ask him, why are you doing this? The answer is in the question. One word, humanity. That is Mr. Mufara. So if that's something you want to do, you want to help, you can't afford time, you can't afford money, one or both of them, Ash does it for you. He first of all equips you, he fills your tank, and then you shake it up, and whatever is rolling over and dropping, that's what you take to go out there and put smiles on people's faces. So ask us more questions if you are new. And of course, guys, keep on contributing, sharing. Let's see how it goes. So Collins, I'll let you say whatever you have in mind.
Yes, so unpassive is the way, is the vehicle for now, and we are looking at a lot of things, looking at AI, comfort, we'll be talking about AI behind. Some people say, oh yes, there is AI. Yeah, it's true. But when you look at where unpassive is now, and you're looking at the way they are building it, ground up, putting things in place, there is just no way you can say, oh, there's a comparison for this or that. I remember last time Mr. Ashbra said something. He said, all right, since we came out with a lot of products, all mail, all net, those things, and all connect. There are things that different companies have just refused to do. It's not because they are not seeing it. Why are they not doing it? Comfort, we talk about shareholders. Those companies owned by shareholders, they will tell you, you know what? You want to put this little function, spend all money to drive AI within this. What is the return of investment? Can you tell us if it cannot generate money as quick as possible? We don't want to hear 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. We give you 6 months. The moment we launch it out and the money is not coming quickly for our money that we've invest, we're pulling out. And so most of them don't want to take the risks or do something. They will go through well thoughtful process. But if you look at unpassive, the way it's structured, Mr. Ashfara can go anyway. Unpassive is owned by Mr. Ashfara. He can decide and say, you know what? I don't care if it takes 6 months. I don't care if I fail. If I fail, I will dust myself and I will wake up. If I put this function, it doesn't work, I will make it again. It doesn't work, I will try it again until we get it right. Failure is not an option. He always said failure is not an option. How many companies will tell you failure is not an option when it's owned by shareholders? You either get it right or you go home. The person who failed, fired because they'll pull their money out. But I say, you know what? We will continue to try and try and try. Because they always said those who are really, you call them inventors, they always think out of the box, out of the ordinary. He said, I don't want to do something. I said, it is already there. Why should I do things that is already there? I need to do something different. I want to make a difference. And that's why Unpassive is coming with a different. We are a league on our own. We do things differently. We are not in a competition or in a haste or rush. Oh, the market is there. Because some founders say, oh, if you don't do this now, they'll plug it and put it. Look, how long will you be plugging and put? There are times that you reach somewhere, you cannot do it again. Grounded. You say, all right, now we've reached our limit. We cannot continue this. We need to start to build a side application from ground up. And that ground up will take you how many years? 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Some company tried it at one point, they lost all the money because they said, all right, when we started building this, there was no AI. We have put a little bit component with AI. We have reached a point where we cannot again because we have overwhelmed the entire structure of the product. Let's start something new now, building a site. So if we get it right, we can destroy this and go. They put a lot of millions, try it, no time. Shareholders say, no, we cannot wait for that long. Let's scrap it. Let's continue with this. Because if you scrap this, the one that is live, do you think the customer will wait for you? They will not wait for you for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. But look at Unpassive. Unpassive came at the right time. Building, taking their time. The platform is there. Everything that you want to achieve in unpassive is already there. What Ms. Ashmara want to achieve, the platform is there, or we call it the baseline product, where they can plug in AI. They can say, we don't want it, remove it, but the platform is there where they can plug, remove, climb into 100-story building and continue, because the foundation was already prepared for that mission of AI. But some of the other company, the foundation was not prepared. It wasn't like that. So when they are adding, at one point they said, you know what, we cannot continue like this. It will cause difficulty. Maybe it will just collapse and break some of the other things that, and that is what is happening. So but we are in a very good place. That's why Mr. Ashpofara is not really in a haste. He doesn't worry at all. It's not under threat that like somebody is doing something, I need to. We do our own differently. Things are coming differently. It's AI. AI is broad. AI and machine learning is broad. Even deep learning. Some people don't even know that they are deep learning AI. When you have big data, all of those type of things, it's just crazy. So, Comfort, I'll leave it there.
Yes. I know you're talking and I'm just nodding because, when you talk about this part of patching up and stuff, that's when you get it really clearly that unpassive is different, because the foundation is what AI, and like you say. So that's what you say. I'll just say from, in short, unpassive is different because like this, there's an author who has written a book with the title, Things That Are Different Are Not the Same. So I think unpassive is one of those things that is so different because it's not the same like any other thing we've ever seen before. So I think we stand out. Mr. Mufare and his team, good up. You stand out in the crowd, and there's no competition here. Nobody can beat what they're doing, no matter how much people work hard to do whatever. They do it for their pockets. Ash is selfless and he does it for the world. So, Collins, I'll give you another minute to just round up, maybe a call to action, what you want people to do. It's yours.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, Comfort, that's good. Thank you. And you just remind me, Ash make a statement. He said unpassive is 80% humans and 20% mechanics. So it means when you build everything, the component, the products, and all of those things, doesn't matter. Those who are in unpassive are the people. It's a people business. The humans, our heart, ask yourself, why are we still here? There are some people who say, oh, I've been here, this. It is the desire and that dream, that hope that we are here, not about the money part of it. Yes, the money is good because we know we will make the money. Most founders will be happy when they start to see it, which we are not saying it. It's not, we cannot shy from that. But if you look at it, why many people are in unpassive is that heart, that bond that they have created within unpassive. If you ask ourselves, if there was no unpassive Comfort, how many people in unpassive? I wouldn't have known Lynn Nakamoto. I wouldn't have known Mike Ellis, Chris Johnson. People, we are talking to them every domain. A lot of people, bro. Oliver, Bob, and unpassive have brought a total family across the globe. That is the 80% humans, the heart, where we can sit and look at people and say, this is my own brother, this is my own. Now, we are just one big family within unpassive, which is so beautiful. You cannot get that somewhere. It is more than even money cannot buy this. You can own everything in this world, but you don't have a family to even celebrate with them. What is the money? What is it?
True.
You cannot, but you need people to celebrate what your achievement. And unpassive have given us that platform, the people to celebrate that achievement, where we will be sitting and celebrating and crying and say, my goodness, it was worth waiting for this. It will be blessing upon blessing upon blessing. So, Comfort, I'll leave it there and let us just keep the faith, keep the hope, learn as much as possible. For those who are still looking, you want to become an affiliate, there is this time for you. Take a look and jump in. Unpassive is very big for everyone.
Exactly. No, thank you, Collins. Thank you guys for all the contributions, and I found this very, very useful. And so let's do well to share, to educate our family members, especially those who are not part of it yet. And I would always be the devil's advocate. Collins doesn't like that, but I'm still working hard on this. Share with those who went sleeping, the dormant ones. Say, can you watch this and wake up, because you late. If you oversleep, you might be late at some point. So, but then I think we are doing well. We are on the right path. Everything is working as planned. Listening to all what Collins has said, Ash is not in a rush, because he knows that the moment he lands very safely, and we all will smile forever. Our generations will smile. So thank you, Collins. Thank you guys for always being there to support us. And see you again really soon. Thank you, guys. Bye.